Syria says there's been a mass escape from a facility housing relatives of suspected ISIL fighters. The Syrian Interior Ministry says the group escaped al-Hol camp last month, following the withdrawal of Kurdish forces that previously controlled the camp. Authorities say those Kurdish forces left their posts in a haphazard manner, with internal barriers removed. The camp was estimated to hold more than 20,000 people, but the Interior Ministry says there was a discrepancy between official records and the actual number of people present.
When our forces arrived, they found cases of collective escapes due to the camp having been opened up in a haphazard manner, with some guards leaving their posts with their weapons and internal barriers within the camp being removed, leading to chaos that threatened public security in the area had it not been for the rapid intervention of Syrian state institutions to regain control of the site.
All right, Heidi Pett is joining us from Damascus. Heidi, you were at that press conference. What is the government going to do about this with the families and with the camp?
So the government has said that of the number that did escape, and as you noted, they're saying that there's a big discrepancy. The SDF, just before they left, said that there were 23,500 families in the camp. Sorry, people in the camp, not families. And the government is disputing that number, saying it was artificially inflated in order to secure more international support. But they are saying that of those who escaped during that chaotic period of a couple of hours, days and weeks before they were able to secure it, that they've managed to recapture most of them, and that they've taken them to a camp in northern Aleppo province. But what we know is that there are only 1,100 families at that camp, and there were 6,600 in al-Hol, according to the SDF, just before they left, which means there's about 5,000 somewhere. We understand them to be in rural Aleppo, rural Idlib, and some of them are being housed in apartments that were fundraised for on social media to help pay the rent. Some of them were smuggled out of the camp by existing networks that were operating there under SDF control, and some were actually brought out with the help of foreign fighters. And so the question for these women now is not just about what risk they may pose to the Syrian public if they are indeed associated with ISIL, but also what risks there are to the women and children themselves who've been brought out of these camps by men who they say they don't really know, and they're not sure if they're actually being held.
All right, Heidi, thank you very much. Heidi Pett joining us from Damascus.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.